Caveman, welcome. So stoked to have you guys here. Just a couple of questions. I'm a big fan of you guys for a really long time. Smash is incredible.
Thank you.
The most recent record. Each album that you've put out too, like, has its own like sonic identity and theme. Is that taken into account like before you start it with the songwriting process?
No, I think it's just where we are at the time writing it. You know what we're listening to, and I'm always listening to new stuff. Like not like just finding things here and there. So whatever I'm listening to for the year or so before and as writing it,
And as a songwriter, do you find yourself like starting with guitar as kind of like the portal to creating a song?
Guitar or keyboard, yeah. I mostly have like a melody in my head and then go from there. So
cool.
Yeah.
Jim, you make some really bitchin' guitars.
Thank you.
Love the Carbonetti stuff. It has such a cool look to it. And obviously being from New York, there's such like a legacy to luthiers there.
Yeah.
Can you talk to how you got into that?
I started working at Chelsea Guitars and got into vintage stuff, and then got into more repairs, and then kept going, and then had an opportunity to open up a shop early on, and it was like right when we started the band, like 2009, 2010. So I was like always our clubhouse kind of vibe, and we're in the East Village, and then met Eric Coco from LaBelle Strings and Moschino, and so we've just always stuck together and just kind of made this shop and just been building these guitars since then. So
was there anything like you set up that you weren't seeing in guitars being built that you wanted to adapt or kind of create?
I mean, I've always been obsessed with weird vintage everything, like from D'Angelico to Paul Bigsby and Zamitis. Those are kind of like my three favorite, so pick from there. And I've always loved Gibsons more, so if I would do something, it'd be more in that realm and just try to keep it weird. I don't know, there's enough copies of everything in the world, so try to make something weird.
No, I think you leverage like familiar and unique really kind of perfectly. I really dig the stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
I forgot who it was, but somebody had mentioned that like Smash was kind of in the works or kind of like wrapped for a while, and its release and kind of inception were kind of far apart. Was this something that you were working on during the pandemic?
No, we had it for a long time. Before that, we just were kind of dealing with some sort of business boring stuff. Stressful on our end, boring for anybody else to hear. So then it finally was done. I mean, we've been, during the pandemic, have a whole record almost done. So
awesome.
There'll be more stuff soon, which is cool. But
very excited for that.
Pandemic was great for writing songs. So I just sat in my house and didn't do much.
Awesome. I mean, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Available everywhere.
Yeah,
and check them out for the rest of the leg of your tour that you have as well too.
Yeah. And more touring coming up too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll
Guys,
be back.
thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
Nice to see you.